Good morning everyone, today we're going to be going over what is new in this update. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is of course the Echoes of Idola AC scratch. So I am very happy to announce that it is in NGS spec. All of the outfits are updated into NGS spec, which looks really good. The hairstyles are updated, the weapon camos are here, as well as vital gauges. So when we scroll to the very bottom over here, you can see there is Gazelle's vital gauge, very beautiful. There is the new Resolve Stella vital gauge, which I'm currently using, as you can see on the bottom left corner over here. We've got Yuli, we also have Popona and Hatosuke. So these are really nice. I really like this scratch. There's a lot of really cool items. However, let's say that you're a little bit more OG and you want the regular base game outfits. You can also get them from Memories of Idola over here. This is all of the base game outfits. So let's say that you do want Stella's outfit, but you want the traditional version. You can come over here, and when you scroll down, there is the Stella replica. Now do keep in mind that this is an outfit, which means that you do need to keep this in your inventory to actually put this on. It does not consume the item like how NGS items are usually consumed. This is an actual outfit which you just put on. So none of the stuff over here is customizable, so just keep that in mind. But this is the original Stella replica outfit. So it is from base PSO2 and might not look as good as the NGS version. Now do keep in mind that in this scratch, there are a bunch of voices as well as emotes as well, and a bunch of weapon camos. But again, the weapon camos are from base PSO2, so they are going to look a little bit pixelated. So you can see over here, this is Stella's signature weapon over here, versus when we go to Echoes of Idola and select the exact same weapon camo, you can see that the NGS version looks a lot better than the base PSO2 version. So just keep that in mind. Do not be fooled. There are two separate versions, one that is NGS spec and one that is base game spec. All right, so that's just something that you do need to keep in mind about these scratches, because you don't want to spend a bunch of money only to realize that you bought the low quality version, because that would be really unfortunate. Now with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the limited time quest Flurry of Flowers cleanup operation. As you can see here, we do have a massive campaign boost of 150% rare drop rate, as well as 150% fixa drop rate boost. So this is incredibly useful, especially since we have access to the N rare drop rate plus 100% for 1 hour. Remember, you can purchase 10 of these every single week. You can stack this on top of that, so you get 250% rare drop rate right off the bat without any food buff, mag buff, all the other buffs. If you stack all of those other buffs, you can easily get 300% for the limited time quest, and you can just farm it over and over. I actually was able to get a add preset skill 1, as well as a rare weapon, as well as a bunch of spring 2024 special scratch tickets, simply by running it on its default. So that was its default 150% rare drop rate, but I did have my food buff and all of that, so I was running at like 200% rare drop rate, and I was getting tickets much more often. So it's really nice. I do recommend people to spam the limited time quest, especially when premium PSO2 day comes along if you are a premium member, because you get another 100% rare drop rate on top of everything. So that is a really big deal. Now the next thing I want to go over is the Genesis point shop over here, because as you can see here, we now have confirmation, because I have like 2 weeks of data, that the shop does reset every week. So there are half of the items over here that reset every week. So it actually cuts off right here at Grand Dreadkeeper LC. So you can see over here 6 days remaining. However, the moment we go to this monotype, you can see this one is 20 days remaining. So half of the items over here resets every single month. So all of these items reset every single month. However, everything above Grand Dreadkeeper LC, these are weekly resets. All right. So you basically want to buy out all of these items, because you can buy them out every single week, and it's a ton of items. So let me just highlight everything, and let's see how many points we actually need if we were to buy everything. There's actually 10 Foundia capsules, which is really nice as well. But as you can see, if you were to buy out everything from the Genesis shop that resets every single week, you would need 89,150 Genesis points every single week. Now in tomorrow's video, I will be going over all of the different ways to get a bunch of Genesis points so that you can actually afford all of these items every single week. And last but not least, I want to go over all the new limited time tasks that we just got. So we have one that is clear, the limited time quest 1, 2, as well as 3. So in total, you just need to clear the limited time quest 10 times. It's much easier than killing 500 of these starless enemies. You simply just need to run this 10 times. And since this is actually part of your dailies, so when we go over here to complete it, you know, clear limited time quest is a daily that actually guarantees you a special scratch ticket every single day. It's going to be very, very easy for you to finish this. You have all the way until April 10th to do this, and you know, literally in 10 days you're going to be done if you're just doing your dailies. All right, now of course you can spam this over and over because we do have all of those crazy boosts going on. I definitely will be completing this by the time premium PSO2 day comes along, because, you know, I'm going to be running at 400% rare drop rate, so I do expect to get a lot more tickets at 400% RTR. But then you're gonna see the video when it is premium user PSO2 day. I will record myself running this. I'll probably do like 100 runs or something and see how many tickets I get at 400% RTR. And yeah, I do have some high hopes. I really hope Sega does not disappoint me. At the very least, I do get those vouchers, so worst case scenario, I can just craft the tickets myself. But I do have relatively high expectations this time.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.